Hello everyone, this is Dr. Swapnil Chandratre here. During my Zoom consultation, the most common question which I encounter is the students are asking me that what are the clinical skills required for me to survive in Germany? What are the skills should I learn to land a job in Germany? And what is being expected from us? In today's video, we are going to discuss all of these things, and then I'll give you the tips that how to do that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to it because such information you are not going to find anywhere. Those who are in the process or those who are planning to come to Germany, they already know that when you pass your FSP exam, you are only allowed to work as an assistant dentist. After clearing the FSP exam, then only you can work as an assistant dentist. For that, you need to first land a job. When you apply for the job, you have this kind of question that what are the things which is required. When you work as an assistant dentist, as already everyone know that you are working only as an assistant dentist. That means that your boss is responsible for whatever you do. He is responsible for whatever the process you do. It is considered as a learning phase, but a learning phase that doesn't mean that you cannot perform anything, because if you don't bring the value to the clinic, if you don't do the process or the procedures, how will the clinic owner will pay you? You should bring the value. But the how to perform it here in German standard, the insurance system, clinic system, those all the things are considered as a learning phase. But the process, the procedures, which is remain the same everywhere in the world, which is same also in Germany, that you should be able to perform. That is being expected from you. What are this process? Let me just compare it with the India. When you are a fresher or a BDS, when you start your journey, what is it the options you have? Whether apply to any college as a job for a job. You either apply to any trust hospital for a job, do some patients, get your hands clean, or you work in any private clinic under a dentist. You first do observation and then you do the jobs and all that stuff. When you get a job there also, you are not gonna give on first day that this is the implant patient, you do the implant. That doesn't work here also. In the beginning, in India, you were first given, most of the time you first given the scannings, you do some impressions, then do some feelings. Slowly they will give you RCTs, and then after some time, they will start giving you the crown and bridges, and later on, if you are so long there and you learn something, then they might give you the implants. This is also the same here in Germany. But here the difference is that they are one step ahead. For here, when you start working as an assistant dentist, they are not going to give you scaling, taking impressions and all that stuff. Because here, those things are done by the assistants or the hygienist. Most basic procedure, what they do here is the fillings. Most basic thing is that. Fillings include composite filling or amalgam filling or cement filling, depends on the clinic and their structure and how they are working. Most basic thing what they give is the scaling. Then slowly they might give you the RCTs, minor extractions they will give you. Then you need to do most of the time the pediatric patient, because these are the patients that not everyone wants to do, everyone tries to avoid. This pediatric patient they will give you in the beginning. Then slowly you earn the trust of your boss. Then slowly they will start giving you the crowns and bridges. Then later on they will give you the implants. Why it is like that in Germany? You need to understand that when you are working as a assistant dentist or a dentist or anyway, so when you do any prosthetic process, even though you do a single crown or a bridge or entire full mouth, if you have followed the treatment protocols of the insurance, for example, if one teeth is missing and on the insurance criteria, bridge is recommended, and you do the bridges, you need to give minimum 2 years of guarantee for your entire treatment. During this 2 years time, if anything happens with this bridge or a teeth, you are liable to do it free of cost. In terms of any other solution, for example, bridge is recommended, but if you do the implants, that is something different from what is the insurance have suggested and you have done on your own. In that scenario, you are liable to give 3 years of the guarantee. During this 3 year time, any complication happens with that implant, you are liable for it. You must do it free of cost. During that time, if any complication occurs and if you are not able to solve it or if you avoid it, patient can sue you also. This is the reason why the prosthetic part is not too much given in the beginning, because your boss is responsible for you. If you are not able to perform it nicely, if you are given to so many complications, then that complication is come on to your boss. He or she should take care of that thing. That is the reason in the beginning they will avoid giving you the prosthetic part. Slowly when you earn that trust that you are working good, your hand is good, you are doing a good job, then they will start slowly giving you. And if you are doing that good, then later on you can do anything. That is the basic thing which you are going to do and what is expected from you. From that, in this discussion, now you have understood what is required: filling, root canal treatment, pediatric treatment, and minor extractions. These are the most basic thing which is been expected from you when you join as an assistant dentist. That is what is called as a pre-treatment phase. This is what you call as a side treatment. Main treatment is always these prosthetics and implants and all that stuff. But these are the minor things which are been given to you in the beginning. You also need to understand that you don't fake your CV. You don't write false things in your CV to land a job. You say that you have done 1,000 filling or you have done 1,000 RCTs and all that, and you're on the based on your CV only you will land a job. Don't do that, because definitely on your CV you will land a job, because that clinic owner doesn't know you personally. They only read your CV and they will take it as a truth. They might give you the job in the beginning. But you have to understand that here in Germany, the beginning 6 months of your time is considered as a trial period, Probezeit. So during that time, your clinic owner can terminate you without any notice. They will test you in all of the things. Be truthful about what you can do and what you cannot do. How you can improve these things. If you haven't done it, if you are a fresher and if you don't have any possibility to do that thing, those who have their own clinics or those who are MDS in this kind of branches and they are doing it regularly, for them these processes are normal. But those who are freshers and those who are also working and not getting this kind of work, how do they improve it? First thing, I would suggest you to do specialty courses. There are many thousands of courses for composites. There are thousands of courses for root canal treatments, surgical courses. Important is pediatric courses. These are the courses you can do some minor certificate courses. With that, it will give you a certificate also, and you learn the basics and how the theory and how these things actually worked, and what are the materials you will require, what are the things which will help you to execute this process nicely. Those things you can learn. And if you cannot execute that thing on patients, if you are not allowed or you are not getting the opportunity to do this thing, then I suggest you to do a lot of modern work at home. You do hundreds of fillings and hundreds of root canals and all those things you can do on the model. Of course, it is different what you are doing in the patients, but at least you are comfortable with the process. You are comfortable with how it is being worked or flow, your step-by-step method that is been recorded in your mind. In that way, that part is being covered. Then only part comes is on executing on the patients. Then if you know your process perfectly, then this part will automatically taken care of. Always try to bring the value to the clinic. That way you will be able to land a job first, and if you land a job, then you will be able to retain it. Any clinic owner here will not expect you in the beginning to do any complex procedure or any high-end procedures like veneers or full mouth implants or full mouth rehabilitations. Even though if you haven't done any crown and bridges, it is not a big issue. Whatever you say, you remain truthful. Keep it as a learning phase, but at least learn these basic procedures. Rest of the procedures you can do here also, the model work, round cuttings and all that. You can ask your clinic in free time in your clinic. You can also do that. After clinic hours also you can do that, and slowly improve your skill. Here the clinic owners only see your dedication, your motivation, your will to learning. They will not, complication can occur with anyone. Even our bosses will have also some complications in cases. It is not that big a deal if you have made any complication, or if you have done some bad feeling or some cases it doesn't work out. It is fine. It is completely understandable. The important thing is that you should be ready to learn from it. You should show the real motivation, real dedication to learn from your mistake. Be truthful to it. Be open to it. That I can perform this process. I cannot perform this. The processes which you cannot perform, you can do the model works in the clinic, and that will also increase satisfaction and the confidence of your clinic owner on you, that this person is very hardworking for them. That is the most important thing, that you are motivated and a hardworking person. The rest of the thing will taken care of itself. Do this all the courses. Even if you are a fresher, do all these courses, bring the value, improve your CV. With that, you start applying after you clear your FSP exam or before clearing your FSP exam after coming to Germany, and then you will be able to land a job. I hope I have answered this question, that what should you learn and how should you learn it, what is to be expected. If you have more doubts regarding how to execute the process and how to come here, you can always contact me. The link is in the description box. Till then, have a nice day.